Hey everybody, welcome back to day 2 or part 2 of my 1,000 subscriber special. Thank you guys for coming in. Well, as you saw the other day, I showed you the majority of my rigs. I have a few Thnxes, have a few Red Cat, some NN models, some WPL and JJRCs and all that, but now it's the time to show you the other rigs I have, which are majority. I'm a I'm a huge FMS guy. I love FMS trucks. I've owned FMS trucks for a long time. Before FMS, I started buying the EZRC rigs like the Chevy, the Toyota Cruiser, and I had also the original white Land Cruiser. LC80 with the little mountains on there. I forgot what it was called. I think it was called Patriot back in the day. I had a bunch of those. I thought they were always really cool, and I always thought they looked so nice to scale every time I saw them. So I went ahead and bought a few of those, and I started, with the RC thing, and eventually, I ended up selling a lot of these rigs to buy some of the rigs I have now because, I'm not supporting or nobody's giving me free cars. I gotta pay for the things. So for me to get more rigs and more cars to review and show you guys, I basically gotta go and sell some of my current RCs to get a newer RC. So that's one of the things that'll be happening here. I'm actually selling a couple of my RCs right now. You saw them yesterday. I think MN82, the Toyota Land Cruiser, and my Ford F-150, the Ranger, the TRX4M. I'll be selling those because I want to get the new HPI Toyota Hilux. Hopefully, I'll find the one I want. I want to get the black one, the Back to the Future version. So hopefully, it'll be coming here soon. As soon as I sell those other rigs in the next 2 or 3 weeks. I don't know how long it's going to take before they actually release them out to the public. Other than that, it's just pretty much what I have going right now, and now I'm going to go ahead and start my FMS models I currently have. I'm going to start with the oldest one I got until the most recent one, which you guys already saw recently, the LCX10 LC80, which is really nice, and we've done a lot of cool stuff to that LC80, so when we get to that point, I'm going to show you all the things we've done to it and the plans we have, and I got some upgrades that I got for it. I'm going to show you in this very video when we get to that point, which is technically going to be our last rig I'll be showing you guys tonight. So we'll go ahead and grab my FMS and affiliate brands and show you what I got. Right back. Alright, here's my, second FCX edition car. I did have the FCX 24 Blazer, but I sold it to buy the FCX 18 K10, which I'll show you guys after we talk about this guy a little bit. This is my second FCX 18 FMS vehicle. This is the LC80, and I got the yellow one because that was really cool. I like the yellow color. So yeah, this is technically my second current FMS truck I've had for a while now. I purchased it as soon as it came out for sale. I'm going to say maybe a year ago or 2 years ago probably. It's pretty cool, and we haven't done much to it. It's a super nice rig. It's very scale. I like what FMS did with these guys. They always do such a good job with their scale mini RC rigs, as much as you do with their larger ones like the FK40 and the one that looks like the Power Wagon as well, the bigger one, and their the Jeep Jurassic Park one that they busted out a while back ago, and also the Jimny, the 1.6. So all the rigs are very nice in scale, and they do a really good job, and they brought that very scale look and performance to these newer versions of their scale mini crawlers. So this is the LC80. We didn't do much to it. It's pretty much stock as is. The only thing we really done to this guy was basically swap out the plastic gearing on the transmission and the discs and replace all that with metal. These already had ball bearings when they came from factory, so all we had to really do is replace the gearing on the transmission and replace the gift gearing. We put the Endura helical gears on both ends, which are really good heavy duty rigs, and we ordered the original FMS metal gearing for the two-speed transmission. Other things I've done too is just add new wheels and tires. We added a lot of scale stuff. We got some boards here, some boxes, and just a lot of cool stuff to make it look as scale as possible. Because as you guys know, I'm a very scale trail type of dude, and I like to have my rigs look as scale and as nice as possible. Other details we did to this guy was paint the lights here. This is all red when we first got it, and I went ahead and painted the reverse light here and the directional light on the top to give a more scale look. And we went ahead and we removed the bumper and we removed the grill here, and we painted the top half of the grill silver like an original LCA would look like when it was new. So we also painted the inside of the light bucket silver to make them pop a little bit more when we were running it with the lights on. Other things we've done to it, not much really, just all the metal parts. We did add metal drive shafts on both ends. This already came in metal link, so I don't have to worry about that. And that's pretty much it. This is a really nice, solid little rig. It's been very durable. It hasn't given me any problems. I did strip the transmission a little bit in the beginning because it's all plastic. And with the height, the two-speed kind of messed up, the plastic. So once we removed all the plastic stuff from the gearing and from the differentials, I haven't had a single issue with this guy. So this is one of my first FCX version trucks, and I really like it, and it's really cool. So that's that. We're going to go ahead and pull out the one we bought after this one. I'll be right back. Alright, this is the second FCX 18 that I bought after the LC80. This is the extremely popular and really beautiful Chevrolet K10. It's a little out of proportion right now. Bumpers are missing, and the reason why is because we're going to turn this into a brushless system. We got the FCX24 brushless system. We're going to try to add it onto this rig, and we're going to run it as a brushless rig. Right now it's basically all taken apart. Here's the front bumper and all that stuff. So it's work in progress. So we haven't gotten too far. We're still waiting for parts that haven't showed up yet to get it all working. But once I get all the parts I need and I'm ready to go, I'm going to go ahead and make a video of the upgrade and show you guys how I'm going to do it. This beautiful rig, yeah, beat it up. It's got scratches here and there. I did a lot of trail runs with it, and I have a camper for it that I bought from Fair RC, which you've seen on some of the videos that I've done in the past. And yeah, this is a work in progress right now. So it's been out of commission for quite some time now, and we're trying to hopefully get this guy done up and finished before the end of the year, or maybe early next year, and I can check it out and show you how the brushless swap will work on this one. Other than that, there's not much we get to it really. It's pretty much bone stock. As I mentioned with the LC80, I also swapped out all the plastic gearing for metal, so all the transmission gears are metal, and the diff gears are Endura helical gears on both ends. And we also got a metal drive shaft coming in, which is not here yet. This is the original one still. And just a lot of different things. These are just standing wheels and tires right now just to keep it up. But these are actually Proline, the Proline trenchers, 1 inch. But I just put them there because, I don't want to even look at hexes all hanging out. I don't want nothing to fall out. So we're keeping it like that right now. But yeah, that's our second FCX version edition vehicle. We're going to go ahead and take this guy and show you the next one we got. Alright, This is the Dirks that we got. This is the FCX24 minis from FMS. Um, when these first came out, I thought they were really cool. Because I'm a huge Camel Trophy fan. I watched the series when I was younger, and I rewatched the series many times over the years, and I've always been a fan of the Camel Trophy series with these Land Rovers. It's always a fun show to watch, and it's always a cool event. These, I got both of them. So when they first came out, it's a deal, you get two, and one gets discounted, so we were able to get a good deal for both of them. Right now, the Discovery here is not working. The ESC went out. I don't think it's necessarily ESC. I think it's the on-off switch. It's not waterproof. Gave up, and it doesn't want to start up anymore. So I gotta reorder a whole new ESC for this guy. As far as the Range Rover goes, it's running, no problems. Even though we got as wet as we got this guy, this guy's still running strong and it's working really well. We just gotta try and get this guy fixed as soon as possible. Games we done to him, not much, we just added more scale stuff to it to make it look more like its original Camel Trophy version with all the gas tanks in the back and all the black carrying cases and all the other cool stuff it comes with. I haven't added anything else. We do know the gears are metal and there's ball bearings and it's got a 2-speed transmission. And the slow crawl on these guys is pretty sweet. One thing I did remove was the wires that came with the truck. They started to get floppy and flexy, so I removed them and I'm going to go ahead and replace them with probably some strong braid fishing lines, give it that look with the brush lifter is what you call it, on the front. For now, it doesn't have anything. But yeah, that's pretty much, we didn't do a lot to these guys. I just thought they're really cool and they're very nice, and they handle really well. I took them out, filmed a couple of videos of them, and I took them out to the beach, and I drove them out in very soft sand, and they do a very good job. In stock form with stock wheels and tires. They floated right over that sand, and just went right up wherever I took them, and they're very solid, and they're very capable to go 124 scale rigs. These are really cool, and the price is low. So if anybody wants to start off in the hobby, it makes a good way to start. You want to get a mini crawler to start off, or just something a little more skill like these Camel Trophy rigs. They're really cool, and I think it's definitely worth the purchase. If any of you wanted to get these for your kids or for yourself to start off in the hobby. They're really sweet rigs, and I really like them. And once I get this guy fixed up, I'll probably go out and do more videos of these two, which I haven't done after the last few I've done in the past. But yeah, that's that with the Camel Trophies. And we'll go ahead and bring out my other FMS rigs. Bye. Alright, here's our next one after the Camel Trophies. This came out maybe a month or two afterwards, and I went ahead and got it. I thought it was really cool. The first EV that's actually EV, like RC car is electric, so it's kind of cool to have a real life electric vehicle as an electric RC car, which is pretty cool. This is the Hummer EV. It's the FMS FCX18. It's pretty much the same as the K10. It's got the same wheelbase and everything. It's got portals. Great rig. You can see we swapped out the original wheels and tires for these chunkier, more aggressive crawling wheels. We got the burnt, I guess you call it burnt metal wheels and tires. I figured, this being a newer vehicle and all that, I figured buying something a little more, more different, a little more shiny, will kind of make sense with a newer vehicle. I don't think this will look good on any of my other cars that have older bodies. I think it's more of a modern look for a more modern vehicle. So when I got these, I figured, it will look good on the Hummer. So when we got those, we went ahead and put them on. They're very nice and they're very shiny. And when you're out in the sun, they definitely shine a lot. Yeah, this is our Hummer EV. This one is special because it came with a lot of extra stuff. Unlike the FCX18 K10, it's a clipless body system, so you have to worry about unscrewing, and it also comes with an interior with a driver, so it's also another bonus that this rig came with. So that's one of the cool new features that this rig came with when it came out as new, so I thought it was pretty cool. I like having drivers in my truck, so having a driver already come in stock form, it's kind of a good thing for me, in my opinion. So I think it's really cool. It's a very nice pearl white with a metallic black on the top. I don't know if you can tell because how shiny it is, but if you get close, you see a lot of metal flakes here, and you can see some metal flaking on the pearl paint on this guy. I think it's a very nice truck, and it's really cool. It's got a lot of details, like, metal logos here in the back as well. You got your GMC logo here, and you have your GMC logo in the front. Because, obviously, GMC is the company that's actually making the Hummer EV, and they're the ones selling it in their dealers. So I thought it was really cool to pick one of these up. And just something a little different, for the collection. So most of my rigs are more retro, old school, more 80s, 90s bodies. So to have something brand new like a 2023, 24 kind of a vehicle like this one, it's kind of a cool thing. I think it's really nice, and it's really nice truck all around. As far as handling goes and all that good stuff, it's pretty much like all the other FCX18s I have. It's got a really great slow crawl. It goes really fast, and this one's remarkably more quieter than the K10 and the LCA for some reason. I don't know what FMS did when they made this, but it runs a lot smoother. It's a lot more quieter when you're actually out there running it on the floor. Very nice solid rig. This whole thing lights up. It's really cool when you're out there running it, and these will turn on as well. So you have all your lights on. The only thing that is annoying, like most FMS, you have directionals. You really can't remove unless you unplug them from the receiver for lights. But other than that, it's really cool, solid little rig, and I really like it. There's not a lot we got going for these, other than upgraded wheels. Maybe I haven't upgraded the gearing and the transmission. I think it's still plastic, and I do have some helical gears coming in for this one as well. It's still got the stock plastic gears that come with from the factory. So, but other than that, it's really smooth and it runs really well, and it's really good solid rig. So I think that's all the minis I have, FMS wise. I got one more to show you. And we're going to move on to our big rigs, and I'm going to show what plans I got for the big ones. So, FMS FCX 18 Hummer EV. Now I'm going to go ahead and grab our last mini, and then we'll go to the big one. Right back. Alright, it's our final and latest mini we got, and probably one of the coolest ones we got. I really, really like this guy a lot. It's a great rig. It's the Hobby Plus CR18P Arctos. A flatbed hauler and 6x6, which is pretty cool. And when this first came out, I'm like, it's so cool. It's a really nice rig. I thought it was really cool. Also, being a Hobby Plus, a lot of the stuff in the truck are high quality. Metal transmission gears, ball bearings all around, metal differential gears. So it's more of a premium rig compared to the basic FMS FCX18. That it's got portals, and it also comes with sway bars. Since it's a hauler, the sway bars protect it from moving over too much. You see right now it's nice and firm. When I had the sway bars removed, which are right here, it was very, very wobbly. So now with the sway bars on, it keeps it a little more planted, and it doesn't move as much when you're hauling another rig. This is a really cool rig. You can haul anything you want with these things. It has a lot of power. It's got a larger motor in it too. It's got a big block motor and a 2-speed transmission. And the low range gearing is really, really good on this. It's got a lot of torque. And it's also really fast for what it is. The coolest thing about this game is that it has a servo winch in the back. So you can actually release the winch and you can haul your car up to the top of the bed. Another thing that this has are these ramps here. So you want to bring up one of your cars and roll it up the ramp and up to the tar. You could, because it has these, and it'll just help you push the car up. The winch itself is pretty strong. It holds up a good amount of weight. It does kind of struggle a little with heavier cars, like some of my my TRX4M, the Toyota body, or the S18's got a lot of brass. It can struggle a little bit to pull them back up, but it does a pretty good job. It just takes a little bit longer to bring them up. But it's really cool, and I like the addition of the winch, and I like that it's a really nice, solid hauler. As far as scale goes, this is a 118 scale, like a lot of my other rigs, except for the Camo Trophies, and those are 124 scale. The cool thing about this is that when you add, let's say, here's an LCA here, you can open these up to the sides, because this is it has a wider wheelbase, so you can actually put it on the top. The shots are pretty good. It holds up pretty well. This is pretty large for this bag. It looks good, but I think the best and better size for the scale, even though this 118 scale rig, is probably, if you it'll probably better hauling a 124 scale over the 118 scale. I feel like the 118 scale is a little too large for this particular vehicle. So this is the 118. I'm going to bring out one of the Camo Trophies, and you'll see the difference when I put them on compared to the LCA, which looks really large compared to the cab and all the other parts of the car. Let's grab one of our trophies. Here's our Discovery. You can see here, it's pretty much the perfect size for this guy. If it's in perfectly, you'll have to bring these down. You can keep these up. Yeah, it's the right size, I think, for the scale of this rig to haul or something that'll look scale when you're out there hauling. Just being 124th, it looks a lot better on the back end of this truck than the larger, more bulkier 118 scale rigs do. So if I want to haul something, I'll probably just try and haul 124 scale. Yeah, I'll haul any car, I'll haul anything, but for scale looks and appearance, I think this is the best look for it, with a smaller 124 and a larger 118 hauler vehicle, which is a lot better than it does with the larger LCA in the back. So it definitely looks a lot more scale, a lot more nicer with a smaller 124 in the back over the 118. So yeah. As far as performance goes, this game's really awesome, man. Performance excellent. It's fast. It's got a great crawl. It crawls magnificently. Even though it's a long, large vehicle, you take this guy out to the rocks and it'll crawl rocks like a rock crawler. It's really a good job, and all around a super cool hauler slash trail rig slash kinda hauler, but really like it. The cool thing about on top of having the wings, got so many lights, like all these lights light up. You got a light bar, these light up, these light up. I mean, it's got so many lights, and the lights here all light up. So it's got a lot of lights. It's got reverse lights, and it's got brake lights. I mean, this thing is loaded with a lot of cool features, and it's definitely well worth the money if you guys want to get something like this to haul your little 124 for 118 scale rigs over. So yeah, that's those are all my minis that I have to now. This is one of my latest minis, and I'm gonna go ahead and move on to my large rigs and what I got planned for those two. What I've done to them so far. I haven't done a lot to these. They've been pretty stock for the most part. I don't have a lot of plans. I want to keep it as a hauler. I did cut the window off here to put a driver in there, give more a scale look, but I kind of ruined it when I cut the window off. Kind of messed up the sides here, but you know, it is what it is. But you know, that's the way I wanted it to look, so that's the way it turned out. So, alright, I'm going to go ahead and grab my big boys, and I'm going to show you guys what we got going below. I'll be right back. Alright, well, here's my third 110 scale RC that I purchased. One of my favorites, besides the Red Cat. This is the FMS FCX10 K5 Blazer. This is the first FCX10 that FMS brought out. This is loaded with features. It's got 2-speed transmission. It's got locking, unlocking differentials. It's got dig. You can go from dig to rear-wheel drive. You got front-wheel drive. I mean, this thing's just loaded with all kinds of cool features, and it's a really cool rig. As far as things that we've done to this guy, not much, man. We just added a rack here, and we went ahead and swapped out the original wheels and tires for these more smaller scale-looking tires. We put some lighter oil on the shocks to droop it a little bit to give it more of a stock Blazer stance. So I like the final result with the stance and the way it looks at this point where we have it. There is an interior in here. We bought this interior from Make It RC. Shout out to Make It RC for making a really great interior for this rig here. It turned out really good. It's a shallow interior. It's not very deep. These are 6-inch figures in here, but they're not all the way to the bottom. If you look closer here, you can see the waves on top of the thing. But you know, if you look at it from the side, like on this angle, it'll look like they're just sitting down in the truck, and it won't be really obvious. But yeah, the interior is pretty shallow, but it's a good solid interior for this rig, and I really like the quality of the 3D printing and all that stuff that you got Make It RC did with that interior. It definitely gains, it's a heavy interior, so it definitely gained a lot of weight. So this vehicle is really heavy now, with the wheels and tires and the new interior, and plus all the scale accessories I have stuff in here. I have timber back here, a dog in the back, a wolf in the back of the truck, and we got Scarlet from G.I. Joe, and we have Snake Eyes over here, also a G.I. Joe figure. This is a metal rack, it's not plastic, so it's also heavy. This used to have lights right here, but after rollovers and whatnot, the whole thing just broke off, and I decided to take it all off and just leave it as a rack. It's solid steel, it's pretty heavy. Other things we've done to it, not much. Just added some accessories here, axe and a shovel. The cab is removable. You can remove the cab. I don't want to remove the cab. I think it looks better with the cab on. But if I wanted to remove it, the rack itself is attached to the cab. So when the cab comes out, the whole rack will come out. And it'll just be like a pickup for the truck. Anything? No, we haven't done much. The only thing that went back here was the servo. The steering servo on the front went out, and I had to replace it. So it's got a new 25 kg servo on the front that I got from Amazon, which is pretty solid. And not much else has been done. As far as performance and looks, this thing was really good. It's super scale. It is a little out of proportion. If you want to go into scale detail, something's a little too short, like the roof line's a little too short, should be taller. This should probably be a little shorter, and you know, it's just a little out of proportion. But from a lot of videos of me personally, this is a 1/10 scale, but by the way I see it and the way the FMS designed it, it's more like a 1/7 or 1/8 scale rig. So it's definitely a larger rig. It's larger than our my TRX4. It's definitely a little bit longer. So definitely a little bit longer and a little bit bigger than the TRX4. Other than that, I mean, nothing like much else has been done besides adjusting the stance and putting small wheels and tires to give it more of a scale look. and just adding the roof rack and just all the little details of the interior of the figures inside. Overall, this was very solid rig and the performance excellent. It was very fast and crawls spectacularly and does a really good job out in the trail. And it's a really great trail rig, and I definitely recommend those. It's more expensive than the LCA that I'll be showing you guys here soon, but it also has a lot more things in it. So it's got a lot more complications, I call it, more servos to deal with and stuff and cables and whatnot. So I do recommend this for probably not a beginner, probably somebody a little more experienced that's already dealt with servos and differential lockers and all that kind of stuff. I think it's more of for a more experienced driver. We call it features and stuff it has. It's not as basic as the LCA, but it's all around a really good vehicle, and I really like this truck. And I think the end result, as it is right now, and the way we configured it, I think it looks pretty good. That's the FCX10. Kept reading my truck, so we'll go ahead and grab our final truck for this video, and I'll be right back. Alright, our last and final rig of my collection is the FMS FCX10 LCA Land Cruiser, and this guy is really, really awesome. It's a great rig. It's basic, but it's basic in a good way because you don't have to worry about any complications. Just one servo for the shifting gear and one steering swivel to worry about. You don't have to worry about nothing. And this is probably one of those I recommend to anybody who wants to start on the hobby. It's capable, it handles well, it goes fast, it goes slow, great crawler, and it just looks killer, man. It's awesome. So, as far as you can see here, notice it's been a lot of changes done to it since I first got it, and since my first review video and our first driveway, we've done a lot of things to it. And a couple extra things we're going to do to it, which I will show you guys tonight. I got a little surprise for you guys here. We'll show you here in a little bit. But, as far as what we've done to this guy, well, we've done quite a bit to it. We've done a lot of things to it. Nothing like, no weight gaining or nothing special. Just a lot of scale accessories and looks and different looks. So, basically all we did here was, I just got a bunch of scale accessories and put them on top of the roof here. I got some gas tanks back here, and we have all of our boxes. We have our sand ladders. We have a shovel here and a fire extinguisher. License plate, Oregon license plates. A couple stickers here and there. Nothing too crazy. Of course, you notice the wheels and tires are different. Got the, these are the RC 4-wheel drive, BF Goodrich, all-terrain, officially licensed KO2s, which are really cool. They're like probably almost scale tires I've seen. I mean, all the details on the tire itself are so realistic. Even the lettering, the little tiny itty-bitty letters that are on the tires, when you're looking at a tire, have all the information in the little letters. The tires are really good and solid, and we wanted to just try to match it as best we could with the actual rig. So I found these wheels in Amazon. I forgot what the company name was, but I found these nice red rally wheel kind of looking wheels here, and we slapped them onto here, give it a little look, kind of to match the red on the actual truck. We also get a lot of black and red, like we got red here and black. It's kind of try to make it all mix in and look nice together. Other things we've done, we took off the original bumpers and went ahead and we got a winch bumper for this guy, a metal winch bumper from Endura. And this is a winch, but it's a real winch, but it's not functional. It's like a faux winch. It was just there to measure out distance between the bumper and the car. So we did order a brand new winch for this guy, which will be installing in another video next week or the following week. It's a nice upgrade we're going to do to this guy. We're going to add a winch to it. We're going to take it out and we're going to test it with the winch. We're going to get stuck and pull it out. I got this really cool new winch from Injera, which will be taking the space of this pole winch. It's not even attached. I just kind of put that there as an ornament, just to give you guys kind of a different look. You see this whole bumper here comes with these anchors here. It's got the all metal, and it's got some fog lights over here too. So we installed everything in the ESC. The lights turn on. We turn the truck on. So it looks really, really cool when it's all lit up. All we're waiting for is basically the winch to put on here, and then finally be able to kick it out for a nice hardcore trail run. But yeah, this thing looks really good. We did a lot of work to it. A lot of cool things were added. All the boxes. I really like the Oregon license plates we got. I bought these from RC Plate shop. It's actually located here in Portland, Oregon. That's where they're located, and ordered them from them. These are official colorway for the license. This is the Smokey the Bear. Like I have these on my actual truck, on my real truck, so I want to kind of put these on the smaller truck. Although I don't have an LC80, but I have an SUV, the Tahoe. But we do have the the Smokey the Bear license plate on the front and the back. Yeah, I mean, as far as things we've done, that's pretty much it. Like, you know, just wheels, tires, scale accessories, and we add another figure. You see here, Hulkamania, running strong here in the rear with our driver over on the other side. Figuring, you know, I put him in there because I want to give more scale look. The driver, it looks a little cartoony, not the best looking driver, but you know, figured I put in Hulk Hogan, probably make it look a lot better with Hulk Hogan. Anything that Hulk Hogan is in is gonna be cool. He's a legend. As far as fitting, we had to chop off his hips and his leg because the interior is very shallow, so you can't actually fit the entire figure in there. So it's pretty much torso up all the way to the top. That's how we're able to put him in there and make him look legit. So yeah, Hulkamania running wild. You heard that, brother. Alright. So yeah, that's pretty much all we've done, and we'll be running this guy as is with all the new stuff we got to it. And now it's time to show you guys the winch we got for it, the new winch. So we're gonna go ahead and scoop this guy over a tad bit over here. We're gonna go ahead and bring our winch here. This is the Injera dual motor winch. This is a new product from Injera. It's brand new. This is the first time I've seen it in their website and on Amazon, and I thought it was really cool, really nice looking winch. So we're gonna go ahead and take out a package, show what it all comes with, and just kind of give you a preview of what's gonna go on the front of this rig. So we're gonna go ahead and turn this off real quick and pull it out of the box. Show you guys what all comes with. So this winch is a dual purpose winch. From what I read in the instructions, it has a manual control, and it also has a channel 3 or just a channel controller, so you can actually control it with your controller and be able to release it and retrieve it if you wanted to. So it's got those options, which is pretty cool. So basically it comes, this is your channel 3, or what we call it, channel 3 or channel connector, goes into your receiver. And I figure there's a little computer or some kind of chip in here that pretty much tells what the winch would do, either retract or retrieve. So that's to add to the ESC. But it also comes with a manual controller. So you got a little switch right here. You can see there. So you can turn it on and off. You can retrieve it and release it from here. But you know, in this case, you have to find somewhere to attach it so you can actually move it. See that? So you got 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. So this will basically be like out, in, and they just pause in the middle. So you can either go with this, if you want to go manual, or you can attach this to your receiver. And with your controller, you have the ability to retrieve it and retract it. So as far as the controller that comes with this guy, we do have a, let's see if I can find it, where it go. I don't think I have it, but I'll give you an idea. This is the controller for the K5. It's basically the same thing as the one that comes with this one, but it's got less channel. This is 11. This one is a 6 channel. But this switch right here is back, forth, middle, stop. This one's not functional on the controller that comes with this rig. So this is channel 6. So I figured you plug your controller to channel 6. You have the ability to retrieve, retract, or stop the winch with the three level switch, just as you would do with the manual controller via your remote control from a distance. Just go in there and physically turning it down to bring it in or out and stuff like that. We're gonna try both. We're gonna try the winch in both ways. We're gonna go ahead and do the manual. We're gonna try with the remote. So we'll see which one we like better. But you have those two options. It's pretty cool. Another cool thing about this is the winch, man. The winch is very, very nice. I really like the way it looks, man. Let me get you a nice close up. See what else we got here. We got some hardware over here. So I can get it out. It's kind of buried in the box here. Here's the hardware. I think that's everything. Comes with this foam container. It's pretty sturdy and pretty strong, so it definitely protects the wind from any damage. This is your hardware. I can show you right there for your winch. And here's your winch, which is really, really cool. Here's your wire. This winch is very, very nice. It's nicely machined. You can see here there's a lot of like shiny beveling here and there. It comes with this hook. It looks like you actually remove it. There's a little thing that you can pull out to pull it out. You want it to. It has a spring. It's a spring action. You see there? It's a spring action hook that you can push it down, and it'll come back up. The other cool thing about the winch, all little details that Thnx did to make it look nice. Got this machined aluminum looking switch here. It also comes with this bezel here. It's got some like chain drawings on there. It looks really, really cool. It's a really nice winch. It's not super heavy. It's light compared to this winch right here, which is super, super heavy. It is a lot lighter. I believe this is steel. All steel, so it's definitely heavier. At least the case itself is steel. This is machined aluminum, and it's definitely half the weight of that thing, and it looks a lot nicer in person. See all the nice shiny red, anodized red details, and all the nice beveling on both ends of the winch. This is a really, really nice looking winch. Got your Thnx logo up on the top, and it's got a nice thick black type of cable. See there? But yeah, there it is. Really nice winch. It's super cool, and I'm very excited to mount it on our LCA here. I think it's gonna look really cool. So this is definitely something I'll be doing on a different video. Show you guys all the functions and everything. This gives you an idea what it looks like when you put it on. It's really, really cool. It's really nice. It looks really good. I like the red and black. It matches the truck really, really well. It looks really good. So yeah, guys, that's all I got for you, and thank you guys all for coming in. This is definitely longer than the first video. Just a lot more stuff I talk about, and hope you enjoyed it. And we'll be installing Thnx pretty soon, and I'll be making a video about that and see how everything works. And thank you guys again. Thank you guys all for subscribing, and thanks again for your support and watching my videos and all that good stuff. Thank you guys all, and appreciate everything you guys done and watching videos. And I'll be seeing you guys very, very soon. You guys have a wonderful night, and I'll be seeing you guys later. Have a good night.